What's up my friends, this is Frank for the House of Rags. In today's video, an acid hybrid wash. During this spring, I'm doing a cleanup on my personal car, so I hope you guys are ready. Let's jump right into it. Now the first step is going to be pre-soak and rinse, as always. Alright guys, so to start off this detail, I'm going to use Acid Wash by Detail Co. at 10:1 in the foam cannon. As per the instruction, rinse after 60 seconds or so. With Acid Wash, I notice an instant clinging effect to the paint and a really nice blanket, not too thick of a foam, although I'm using a 1.45 in the foam cannon orifice. You're also going to notice that splitting of the soap on the paint, meaning that the acid wash kind of remove the minerals and make the paint sheet the soap or beat the soap, which was kind of insane. It's the first time that I've noticed that using the acid wash, and it also has that distinct acid smell. So you can see that clinging effect on the paint, really insane. It will not budge, so it's a really well done pre-soak. And the instant coming back of the water repellency on the paint. On that rear door, this is Phobic by ADS. And on the front driver's door, it is
Things like an animal.
Pan Organizer 3-year ceramic coating. Yeah, so I just did the pre-rinse with the acid wash from Detail Co. Check out the paint. Looks pretty clean. Was not that bad to begin with, but still the lower panels were pretty trash. I drove in the rain. That the car is rinsed, we got rid of the grit, especially behind the wheels. I feel much safer to do a contact wash on this. You guys know I'm a big preacher of the pre-rinse, and I was really impressed with acid wash, the low pH soap from Detail Co. As soon as you spray this on the car, it really changed the water behavior on the car, something I've never seen before. So now that the car is not too bad, what I want to do is let's do a rinseless wash with the Clean by Pan. So I've glanced over this product before, but you'll get my opinion on it right now. By the way, my friends, don't forget everything that you need on the houseofrags.com and .ca. You can use the coupon code DOGMA to save you some money. And let's get back into the video. So in this video, we're gonna see a bunch of stuff laying around, products, boxes. So I'm doing some batch filming today. That's why there's a wash mitt here that for a previous test that I did on another car. But to keep this focused, here is the rinseless wash by Clean by Pan. So 2 ounces. Did I give it? Let's give this a shake. I probably did, but okay. It's pretty milky. So 2 ounces or 60 ml. That smells pretty good. Probably one of the milkiest rinseless that I've seen. What I like about it is there's no protection. I don't want to add any type of protection. All right, so I got the sponge here. Let's grab our pre-soak. Gonna pre-soak, so your rinseless wash. If you guys are not used to the rinseless wash, you want to apply some of that solution as a pre-spray just to add the lubrication and start emulsifying the dirt, the dust, whatever contaminant that you have on the paint. So that's a crucial part of rinseless. Don't just jump with your rinseless, your mitt or your sponge right away. So in this video, we're going to talk about the cleaning ability, the slickness of the rinseless, how it feels under the sponge, how I like it personally, if it's worth the price, because there's a bunch of different price now for rinseless. But first off, the fact that it has no protection, like I said, for me, it's a win. And then the scent. It's gonna give you a good fragrance, a fruity type of fragrance in the garage or even outside. So I'll keep some of that in there. I can always refill that, but I'll keep some for the wheels. The wheels are not too bad. No foam in this Rinseless, which again is another thing that I like. Don't want to be fighting foam during the Rinseless. And as you can see, it cleans really well. You can already see that paint is repelling the water, meaning that we cleaned off the surface. The protection is back to its initial performance. The lubrication is good. And don't be afraid to use the sponge. As you use the sponge on the paint, it'll contour the panel, the body lines, the hard body lines really well, making it super versatile and super efficient. So while I have you here, let's try to dry the paint with my drying towel. See how it feels under there. Oh, great, smooth. The coating on my hood is not particularly slick, so that feels great when I see a wipe off like this, a dry pass like this. Let's do the other side. Great. So as far as the feeling, the clean by pan is very, very smooth, very slick. I feel confident using this product on my Pride and Joy. So as far as the slickness, I think the Detail Co Rinseless, slightly slicker. I could be wrong. To me, it feels like it's slightly slicker as you wash and as you dry. So I don't know the chemical makeup for those. The Clean by Pan has a much better fragrance. It smells better and it doesn't foam. And like two or three fingers. Yeah, 3 fingers. It's a good Rinseless. The Clean by Pan scent or fragrance are really hard to beat so far in my experience. Do you have ADS that can rival those really well thought out scent? So another thing with the sponge, if you're still on the fence about using the Rinseless or the sponge, is when you pull out your sponge, you want to wring it, but not too much and not too little. So you want a good amount of water in there, but not to the point that it's dripping all over the car, okay? That's gonna defeat the purpose and the technology in the Rinseless. You're gonna add too much water. As you can see, my sponge slightly dripping. Depends how you move it, but it's not dripping soak. Yeah, great Rinseless here. Pleasant to use with the sponge. The sponge, like I said, is good to contour those body lines. Feels really, really good. And if you feel like you miss a spot maybe, do your first pass with the red side and the black side for a second pass. That's the DIY Detail sponge, by the way. And another reason why I like that sponge is that there's some give in there. So when you press hard, the sponge is gonna absorb that pressure, is what I'm saying. So look no further than the DIY Detail sponge if you're wanting to try a sponge. And it's not a gimmick. Now, when it comes to the wheels and rinseless wash, many people is their first question. So what do you do about the wheels? Like I said, it's an hybrid wash, and meaning that I pre-rinse this car with a soap, in this case, an acid soap, all right? So this is already pre-rinsed. It's not gonna be that dirty. So we're gonna do the same process for the wheels and tire. You're gonna use your same Rinseless, Clean by Pan rinseless wash. Soak this really good. Get the most trash microfiber towels that you have, whatever it be. So in this instance, I have a microfiber roll on hand. So for the tire, this is really gonna get trash, but that's gonna remove that layer of crap. Even if you clean the tire really well with a degreaser, you're still gonna be pulling black on your towels. So this is not just a rinseless thing. I can soak my towel in Rinseless and not put it back in there. And there's a solution on the wheel and just wipe it clean like this. This is gloss black wheels. And like I said, this is being pre-washed and pressure rinse, so this is the best I can do. Give this a quick clean. If you see dirt, you can flip your towel as you go. Caliper a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. So we're gonna dry the wheel afterwards. So this is why I wanna make sure that I cleaned it and not wipe dry or wipe the dirt with my drying towel and make a mess and scratch my wheel. And like I've said many times, the wheels are impossible to keep it 100% scratch free. So there you go. Not that much dirt. Did a good job. Just the face of the wheel. And that took less than 2 minutes. Get a new towel for the next wheel is what I recommend. And then grab another towel. Dry off the wheel. There's still rinseless on the wheel, so that's gonna help me to dry, meaning that the rinseless is also your drying aid. It's gonna give the lubrication that I need. So very little dirt is still I'm picking up, almost nothing. I would rather do this than let the wheel air dry and have minerals in the clear coat of the wheel. I don't believe in leaving stuff to dry all that much unless the car is trash. And then we're ready to apply our tire shine afterwards. Now, excellent rinseless from Pan. The first time that I spoke with Pan about his product line last year, he told me that he really pick and choose when it comes to the surfactant, the quality of the ingredients in his product. So he told me straight that he took the best and most expensive surfactant available to make the most premium product. So let's take a moment to look at the finish. It did clean the wheels really good. No issue there. Felt really good, like I said, for me to clean those wheels. It's awesome. So I showed you how to clean the wheels, how to take care of them while doing a rinseless. Now let me show you what I do for the door jambs. Don't forget the door jambs. Still wanna wipe them off and clean off. Maybe some water dripping. You'll probably have dirty door jambs in any case. Again, use the same rinseless. I have some water driplets there, not much. Take your plush towel, drying towel, whatever you have, and wipe them clean. Wipe them dry. You can also pre-rinse your door jambs in the pre-rinse portion. So that still make for a long detail somewhat, but we get to work inside. It's a rainy day today, so it's a good way to take care of your car. And like you see here, a bunch of water. Spray a bit of rinseless, add some cleaning power and lubrication. They're not super trash. That feels really good. And my door jambs are beating water. I usually take care of them with a sealant or some type of drying aid. Voila, ready to go. Now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to support the House of Rags YouTube channel. Click on the subscribe button and I'll see you guys next Saturday, 8 p.m. East. Peace.